5 lessons we learned from 5 teachers. Yeah. 5 lessons. Now we are going to study this next 6 lessons. Yes, 6 lessons from 6 teachers. Now we are going to study next 6, second 6. First 6, second 6, third 6, fourth 6. In 2 more days, we will be able to finish 24 nicely. So this is the second 6 gurus we are going to see. Sun, Ravihi, Kapota, Ajagara, Sindhu, Patanga, Madhukrit. Sun means, Ravi means sun. Kapota, pigeon, dove. Ajagara, python. Sindhu, from the ocean. Patanga, moth, the bee, moth. Madhukrit, honey bee. These are 6 gurus now. Okay. Now, yeah, this is the translation. Ravihi, our 7th guru. What he learned from Ravi, sun. Sun has got so many names. Hiranyagarbhaya, Mitraya, Ravaye, so many names. Adityaya, so many names for it. Here Ravi, sun. This is a sloka. We will study this sloka and we try to learn. Buddhyate svena bhedena vyaktistha tadgataha lakshate stula madibhi atma cha avastita arkavat. She understands Atma. This Atma, inner Atma, avastita arkavat. The Atma inside the body stands like sun. Atma is like sun, only one sun. There is no so many suns, only one sun. Wherever we live, all over the world, for all living beings, only one sun is shining and gives light and heat. Atma is like Arkavat. Arka means sun. Atma is like one sun. Stula Madibhi. Even though the Atma is one, the Stula Madi, grass-minded people, they see this Atma different. Buddhyate svena bhedena. They see different Atmas. They understand Atmas are so many. Why? Stula Madibhi. Stula Madi. You try to read this translation. I will send it to you little later. Sometimes what happens when I read this, I miss the original. So I handle this original. Whenever we need some help, we can take it from here. Is it okay? Lakshya, the Stula Madhi means the grass-minded people, what they see, Svena Beden, so they see the differences in the Atma. One sun shining in the sky. You take one part, mud part. Why this mud part? It's made up of mud, this body. Everywhere mud. Particularly here, so much of mud. Modification of mud. Prithvi. Therefore, we have taken the mud part. In the mud part, you have water. The water is none other than Antakarana. Mind and intellect. Antakarana. So, water is Antakarana. The mud part is for that. Body. The sun is Atma. Okay. The sun is Atma, like Atma. The Jiva, the reflected sun is Jiva. Reflected sun is Jiva. And the water inside is mind Antakarana. In the Antakarana, this is the body. Okay. This is the body. So bodies are different. Different forms of parts we see in the world. Man, woman, or birds, animals, all the different kinds of parts. There is a differences in the container. There will be differences. So you cannot say how you look like this. You are very tall, short, different colors, different culture, different activity. Yeah, the differences will be there in the part. Millions of parts God made. And Antakarana, inside this part, the content also is completely different from one person to other person. All the mind structures are totally different. different kinds of content and container. The reflection is none other than the sun reflection. So we misunderstand the reflection as the real sun. Buddhyade svena bedena stula madibhi, because we are endowed with grass mind. Stula madi, therefore we understand this reflection is none other than the Atma. Our scriptures are telling this is not, the Jiva is not Atma. Jiva is getting transmigration. If the part breaks and the water goes away, this reflection will get in another part. That's all. Only part is breaking. Water we are changing from one part to another part. Changing the water and changing the reflection is called birth and death. That's all. When you break the part, death. When you get new part and you pour the water in that, reflection there also comes. Therefore, the same Jiva living in another body. That's all. Because the content is same. The water is same. Whether it is contaminated water or pure water. Whenever we get water, reflection will get. This reflection is Jiva. We misunderstand Jiva as Atma. Why? Sthulamadi. So when we ask question, what is this body? Why we are dying? What is birth? What is death? What is transmigration? Where will I take birth? Why should I take birth? Why should I live with the people? When we get this kind of questions, now we are eligible to walk in the path of spirituality. We have started our journey. So when I get this kind of question, then we do analysis. Then we do research. We become philosopher. And we become a sadhaka. Finally, one day we'll understand, oh, Atma is one. It's reflecting in all the bodies. When we understand the spiritual person only will not have any partiality in the world. So the person who has got the spiritual knowledge will not have partiality because he stands from here, looks this world. Otherwise, all other people without the spiritual knowledge, proper spiritual knowledge, proper understanding, they will have partiality. Okay? Because they are looking at this level. From this level only they are looking at. I hope you understood, okay? So only one Atma is reflecting all the bodies. When we understand this knowledge brings the great, the tolerance. The tolerance, accepting people, accepting a situation. You become so large-hearted person. When you understand this knowledge, large-hearted person. So you can go any part of the world and you can live very easily. Therefore, the saintly people, wherever they are, Swadesho Bhavanatrayam, they say all these three bhuvanas, three worlds are my countries only. The large-heartedness will come. Big understanding. When we understand only one Atma is reflecting in all the bodies, in all the jivas, then we will not have any social problem, family problem. So we are trying to find out the problems at a problem level. When we raise ourselves from the problem level, when we go there, then all the problems will be solved. All social problems. The spiritual. So our Gurudev brought the spiritual knowledge. If you get the spiritual knowledge, so many social problems will be disappeared. Very interesting kind of knowledge. Okay. So whenever I see this sun, and only one sun is reflecting all water parts, in the same way, one Atma is reflecting all the bodies. Sthula Buddhi will not understand it. Sukshma Buddhi will understand that. This is the knowledge I received from the sun, he says. Okay. Parallel thought or connecting thought from Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavan Krishna says in 15th chapter, Mamai Mamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatanaha Mana Shashtanindriyani Prakritisthani Karshati. He says that. Mama Amsha only. Mama Amsha, my part, the eternal part of myself. Small eternal part of myself becomes Jiva. Paramatma says that Jivatma is none other than myself. No religion in the world will tell like that. No religion. If you go and tell that I am Paramatma, they will kill you or they will put you in the jail. Finish. On the spot. This is the glory of Sanatana Dharma. You can say Aham Brahmasmi. Whether we understand it or not, we have all the right to say Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi is the highest realization. From the highest realization, we get Aham Brahmasmi. Such a glorious culture, glorious religion, the Sanatana Dharma. Paramatma says that, hey, you are none other than myself. Yeah, Mamayamamsa Jiva Loka, Jiva Bhuta. You become like that. If you do research, if you do reflection, you understand. What a great thought, huh? Powerful thought. Even though we study so many thoughts like this, Aham Brahmasmi, whenever somebody calls, who are you? We will say, I'm son of Narayan Sami. Immediately come down. Immediately will come down to the body level. You never say, yes, Aham Brahmasmi, no. Because the vasana is so strong. Okay. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna also says, you are my Amsa. This is the thought which is connected with this Ravihi. So Ravihi, only one shows the shining self. From this sun, I learned this lesson. They say some lessons to be practiced, some lessons to be understood. The two kinds of lessons you see. Okay. So when we study the earth, how earth moves around the sun, in the same way, without changing the path. The same way, we have to follow the path, even though we are attacked by many external things. So from the earth, what we have learned, the value to be followed. Okay. From the sun, what we have to follow. There is nothing to follow here. We have to understand and we have to reflect it. I hope you are getting it. Some values, some lessons we have to follow. Some lessons we have to understand. Because of the understanding, so many things will follow in our life. So two kinds of lessons we are learning. Something to be followed, something to be understood. Is it okay? Now, as far as the sun is concerned, we have to understand the truth. Next, Guru, pigeon, dove. Now, this is the family of the pigeon. This is a family, the father pigeon, mother pigeon. And they have two children, two small children. The foresters, they are living in the forest, in one tree. The father, mother, and two children. The family is living there. I do not know how our Avadhoota was watching this family. He was sitting somewhere and watching. And the father is moving and the mother is moving around these children. And after some time, they left this two children. They went for to collect food. The father went one direction, mother went another direction. The two pigeons. And they brought food. When the father, mother, they went away from these children, at that time one hunter came. He looked at these two children, they were small chicks. And he caught the small birds, and he put them into his cage. And he was sitting under the same tree. So mother came first. Mother came and looked at this nest there. There was no children. So mother was so upset and running here and there, flying here and there, looking for her children. And finally, mother understood that, hey, my children are crying in the cage. So she came near this cage and she herself voluntarily went into the cage. Because anyway, you have caught up with this cage. What is the meaning of living in this world without you, my children? I am also coming with you. So she went into this cage voluntarily. Finally, father also came. This is a climax. Father comes there. Two children are there in the cage. Mother voluntarily went into this cage. Because I don't want to live without you, my children. Father also came. Father also looking at this family. Oh, my wife is not there. My children also is not there. I do not know what happened. Some kind of accident. I don't know what kind of karma I have done. So going here and there, moving, flying, with all full of tension in the heart. Finally, father also found in the cage, all my family caught up. These two birds are crying, small birds. And mother also crying. Oh dear, I am here only in the cage. And father, how did you go inside the cage? This is what happened. Without these children, I am no need to live in this world. And father says, without you, oh my dear wife, I cannot live in this world. What is the use of this life? I will also come and join with you. So father also voluntarily went into this cage. Hunter was sitting there and watching everything. So without any effort, he got this mother and father into the cave, locked the cave, and he went away. So Hunter took the whole family with him to his home. Avadhoota, somewhere he was sitting and watching this whole episode. And he came into the conclusion. This is the story is given in the Bhagavad. Excuse me, I'm not telling this as my story. It is there in the Bhagavad. Because it will take more time to bring each and every sloka to explain. This is the content of the story. And the final message from the story, what our Avadhoota says, the whole family was caught up by this hunter and he has taken away. The thing what we have to learn from this story, na atisnegaha prasangova kartavyaha kwapi kenachit kwapi. Wherever, anywhere, by anyone, kwapi kenachit. Anywhere by anyone. One should not have intense attachment. Atisneha. Sneha means attachment. Atisneha means very deep attachment. Sneha itself creates a problem. Atisneha, your problem. We will die. We cannot live. Completely broken. The personality will break completely. Atisneha. Without this, I cannot live. So whenever we say without this, I cannot live, then we'll perish. Sometimes what happens, we connect ourselves with some organization, somewhere, some good organization. If something happens with that organization and they will ask you to get out, okay? And we do not have anything to hold. When you come out of that organization or office, we do not know what to do, how to survive. We will perish ourselves. I hope you understand this kind of attitude. So we need to have 4 or 5 the sections. Suppose one place, if I get thing, then I know how to stand with the other legs. In life also, if you like someone so deeply, if you lose that person, finished. We become so totally mentally affected. So we have to be very careful that we like people, so many people. And so if one person goes, I know how to stand with the other person. 2 people go, I know how to stand with the other people. So we have to balance ourselves with that. Emotionally, we should know how to balance. This is where we are making mistake. We are telling very proudly, without him, I cannot live. Without this, I cannot live. Sir, that is weakness. If something happens to that person, you will perish. So lesson we have to learn from this kapota, atisneha is dangerous in our life. Because atisneha, it's very difficult to maintain throughout the life. If something happens, the sneha will reduce. The love will reduce. So many things will happen in the life. So we have to understand. If you get so much of love, it's okay, enjoy. Little love, enjoy. No love, okay. We should know how to handle this attachment in our life. Is it okay? Even with the children also. Without these children are my life. If they go, I can. Sir, you have your own journey. Your children have their own journey. So we are here in this family to take up your role and we have to work for our evolution. Every jiva has come to this world for their own evolution. We are living together, helping together to evolve from lower level to higher level. So our higher goal is liberation from the samsara. That's all. So with this understanding only, we have to live in this world. Otherwise, atisnekaha prasango na kartavya. We should not make this kind of deep attachment. Otherwise, he will be subjected to excruciating suffering like the affiliated dove of the story. How the family of this dove has gone, the pig has gone, the same way, this person also will perish. Kurvan vindeta kurvan. Suppose if you do like this, vindeta santapam. Santapams will perish. Will get to worry. Kapota iva deenadi. Kapota iva means like pigeon. Deenadi. Deenadi means poor fellow. Poor fellow, without understanding this, he perished himself. So very powerful warning. We have love and attachment in our life. We have love in the heart. Heart is filled with love. So we are managing money. Okay? Finance management. We are managing people. We are managing crisis. There are so many things we are managing. We should know how to manage our love. So management of love in the heart. Where to give, how much to give. Where not to give, where not to give this much. All these things man should know. Then he will not get into problem. So this is a great analysis. Because of the attachment, the whole thing has gone. Okay? Yaprapya manusham lokam mukti dwaram apavrutam griheshu kagavat saktaha tam arudachyutam viduhu. So he says, a person who achieved yaprapya manusham lokam, person achieved human position. Manusham lokam, achieved human position. Mukti dwaram, the door for liberation, door of liberation. Mukti dwaram apavrutam. Once we reach this human body, then we are ready to open the liberation, door of the liberation. Griheshu, without understanding that, the man attached griheshu saktaha, kagavat, like pigeon. Too much of attachment, without understanding, too much of understanding, tam arudachyutam viduhu. He has climbed to the higher level for what? To fall. He climbed the mountain to fall. Sir, you have climbed a mountain to climb little more to the sky. So having attained this human position, human body, when we attach ourselves so much with a family, then we have to understand that we have fallen after, what is that? Reaching the higher place. This is what it says. Then how, without attachment, how can I live in this world? So first day we discussed how we are traveling the train. The train example is the best example. When we do our journey in the train, so many people will come and so many people will get down. And we have to go to our destination. In between, we are meeting so many people. What kind of relationship we have with this co-travelers? In the same way, we have to develop this kind of attitude with our relatives. That's all. We will love all the people, we will serve all people, we understand all people. At the same time, the deep attachment will not be there. And we will reach our destination. That's all. This is how we have to develop our attitude to handle the attachment with the relatives and friends. This is what I learned from PJ. Is it okay? Simply we are telling attachment is a problem. So many classes, so many texts, we know that. Attachment is a problem. We know very well. This is a new thought. But how to handle the attachment? The journey, that's all. Many people will come, many people will go. So my journey, I am the responsible person for my journey. I am traveling alone. We should not think that people are with me. He is my close friend. She is my close friend. Or till my last breath, she will be coming with me. He will be. Hello, everybody has got their own journey. They have their own ticket. We do not know when they will get down. So our journey is alone. Our Gurudev, Puja Gurudev used to say, alone to alone, all alone. We have to start alone. We have to end up the journey alone. And we have to walk alone. So if you think mentally, intellectually, our thinking, our emotions, so we are walking alone, actually speaking. People are with us. But you cannot share your idea. You cannot share your emotions. They have their emotions, their ideas. So we have to understand, even though we are living in the group, in the people, in the family, everybody is separate individual only. Okay? With this understanding, we have to live in this world. This thing I learned from one sloka from Mahabharata, very nice sloka. Mata pitru sahasrani putra dara shatani cha samsareshu anubhutani kasyate kasyavavaya. Mata pitru sahasrani. We lived in this world so many janmas. We have taken so many janmas. Hereafter also, we do not know how many janmas will come. In so many janmas, mata pita sahasrani. Thousands of mata pita. Thousands of fathers and mothers we had in the past. The past, thousands of father. Fox, suppose we have taken the janma, fox janma. Fox mother, fox father. Suppose we have taken the Janma, eagle father, eagle mother. Cat father, cat mother. Buffalo, definitely buffalo mother, father. So we belong to so many fathers, so many mothers in the past. And children also, we married, buffalo married, or cat married. Putra Dara Shatanicha. We had so many children, so many wives, and so many husbands. The Puru Janma. Okay? And Samsareshu Anubhutani. In this world, it happened like that. In every Janma. Now, question is, Kasyate Kasya Vayam. We belong to whom? They belong to whom? This is a question. We have forgotten completely. By God's grace, every death will bring forgetfulness. Those are great blessings. Otherwise, having taken birth here, we will go to somewhere to Sri Lanka or some Nepal, somewhere Africa jungle. Luckily, by Lord's grace, we have forgotten everything. Oh, yo. Suppose if you remember your Puru Janma, yo. We cannot sleep, we cannot eat, we cannot live. By God, see the creation, powerful creation. Scream after death. Scream before after death and before death also. So lifespan is given. From birth to death, you will not know your past and future. You focus your life in the present. Brilliant. So we have to thank God for these blessings alone. Oh Lord, thank you very much. I'm not remembering my past. Suppose I remember my past is buffalo Janma. I cannot eat. What kind of Janma I had in the past? Immediate Janma. We have to thank God. Eh? We have to thank Him. Therefore, when you understand this in the long lifespan, so many Janmas we have taken, so many we will take. We will not attach this present relatives and with relatives and friends. Okay? Looking back, I belong to whom? They belong to whom? Okay? In every Janma. So from the pigeon, what I understood, drop the intense attachment. Intense attachment is very, very dangerous. So attachment we have to drop, and intense attachment we have to drop. For the practical life, what I am telling you, we should not hold on only one thing. It's very dangerous. Mentally, we'll get upset. Practically, I'm telling you. So now see, dropping the intense attachment, dropping the attachment, just leave it. Simply for practical life, what I'm telling, when we live in this world, we should not keep only one person, only one thing to hold. That is dangerous. Please hold so many things. If you leave one thing, other thing will give the mental support. Because till we get strong mind set, till we get very strong mind, so we need to have some help from outside. When we grow plant, okay? When you grow plant, so we put what do you call? Some kind of the boundary we make, the fence. Till the plant grows, we need to have a fence. If the plant becomes tree, then you can take the fence the same way. So till we get all kinds of detachment through the study of Vedanta, so we need to have the safety, security in the life. We know that our mind is not that kind of strong. So I need to have some mental support outside. So keep the mental support outside. It may be people or money or something. When we get strong mind, then we can drop all the things slowly, one by one. This is how we have to shift our mind from attachment to detachment. I hope you understand. Okay. Practical life also, it's a very good. We have to see the practical life also. Okay. Going to third, Ajagara, Python. The snake, Python, snake. From the snake, I understood. Because in the forest, he must have seen the snake. So what is a glorious thing to learn from snake? This is the cartoon snake I brought, okay? If you see original snake, you will not sleep because the night time you are studying the text. So I'm requesting you also, whenever you bring this kind of presentation, don't bring the original. The cartoon is available. This snake is smiling at us. It's not frightening one, okay? Anything. So, Badram Karne Vishrunayama Deva, Badram Pashye Makshaguri Jatra. We have to say good thing to hear. Because whatever we hear and we see, that comes in our mind. Okay, this is Python only. So you don't have doubt. Is this Python? Yes, cartoon Python. Okay, right. So he was watching this Python. The quality of Python. Grasam samurishtam virasam mahantam stokameva va yadruchaya eva apatitam graseta ajakara akriya. Very nice thing. Whatever food comes, he is taking food. Grasam. Whatever. Sumurishtam virasam. It may be tasty or not. Sumurishtam means very tasty. Virasam. There is no rasam. Rasam means not pundu rasam, malaga rasam, takali rasam, not that kind of rasam. What you are eating rasam, not that kind of rasam. Virasam means without essence, no taste. So sumurishtam, whether it is tasty or not tasty one. Mahantam, stokam, mahantam, you get very large amount of food. Stokam, very little. 2 Tirupati laddu comes. 2 Tirupati laddu. One laddu itself is very big. 2 laddu comes. Only small bundi comes. One part of laddu comes. Whether you get very little or you get more. You may get very tasty or not tasty. Whatever you get on your way. Yadrichaya eva apatitam. It has come. Yadrichaya. Because of our karma, it comes, that's all. And he says, Graset, you have to take it, you have to accept it. Graset, take it. Ajakara kriya, ajakara. Like Python, how it's sitting in one place. And whatever comes on its way. One day, the Python gets deer. Then it swallows deer, big deer, swallows. Next day, nothing is coming, only rat is coming. Swallows a rat. That's all. We may get big, we may get small. So whatever comes on its way, it swallows and sitting in one place. So from the Ajakara, we should not understand we have to sit in one place, whatever comes we have to take. So there are so many lessons we can take. I am like Ajakara. I am not moving from my chair. Please, you bring food and keep on my table. Sir, that is not the lesson here we have to learn. The lesson is, whatever comes on your way, you have to accept it. We are very brilliant. If you teach this to our Balavihar children, teacher, I understood one thing. Now hereafter I will not go to kitchen. I will sit in my bedroom only. My mother should bring. Whatever it may be, I will swallow like Ajakara. That is also a lesson, but it's a bad lesson. You should not learn this kind of bad lesson. The thing is, whatever comes. No. Here he says food, only grass and food. More than food, whatever comes in our life, any situation, any people, whatever comes. So we can extend this information everywhere in our life. So not limiting our knowledge with food. So he's telling about whatever food, because from food only problem starts. In India. In other countries, there is no problem. So you are not cooking. You just take and eat, go. There's no problem. Here we are cooking. Morning cooking, afternoon cooking, night cooking, cook. The problem starts from kitchen or on the table. Okay, so you can extend throughout our life, whatever we get in our life, just accept as it is. That's like Ajakara. Okay, Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya in Sadhana Panchakam. Just 5 verses. So he says in the fourth Panchakam, the fourth verse, he says, Vyadischa Sikitchatam, Pratidinam Bhiksha Ushadam Bujjatam, Swadvannam Natu Yachatam, Vidivashat Praptena Santushyatam. This line is very nice line. Very good line. Have no craving for delicious food. If you become Vedantic student, you should not go behind delicious food. Then I will become Vedantic student in the next Janma. Without delicious food, I will die. If I take something very nice, the deliciousness, I feel the tasty. Yeah. When we swallow this, to make our body very healthy, on the way, we enjoy it. That's all. On the way, you will get it. But we should not make the food only to satisfy the tongue. We have to make the food. All the ingredients should be perfect to make our body strong. But at the same time, it can be delicious. We should not make food as for that medicine. Another lesson now. I made food, all medicine like medicine. Nobody will eat it. Sir, food, we have to make food with all the contents which is needed for body, it should be there. At the same time, it should be presentable, it should be delicious also. How we are presenting, how we are making it delicious is a secondary aspect of the food. So I hope you are getting the point. Okay, there is no wrong in it. The only for the taste of the tongue is we have to drop. When we eat it, we enjoy it. Yeah, it's nice taste only. Good. That's all. Good, appreciate and drop and move. That's all. I hope you're understanding it. Swadvarnam natu yachatam vidivashat praptena santushyatam. Vidivashat, whatever live contentedly upon whatever comes as ordained by him. By him. Vidivashat means by according to our karma. Vidivashat, whatever we get. Praptena santushyatam, just be happy. Whatever we get through vidhi, be happy, that's all. But we demand, but supply will be like this only. Supply will come according to our karma. But we are demanding, I need little more, please. Prasadam. Prasadam will be given little only. Prasadam will not be given like lunch. When you go to temple, prasadam will be given. When you take the prasadam, there is no salt in the prasadam. We will not complain. Because we are in front of the Lord. Lord Venkateshwara is looking at you. Little prasad. It's okay, Lord. Thank you very much. In the Pongal, there is no salt. We will not complain. Why? Prasad. In front of the Lord, whatever we get, we swallow it. Vidivashat praptena santushyata. Whatever comes. Not only food. We may get a situation, we may get people, we may get any position. It's okay. We cannot do anything. If you do not do anything, accept it and make life happy. Try to make life happy, that's all. Okay? Here one more nice sloka from Bhagavad Purana, 11th canto only, in another chapter. The purpose of food. Aharatam samihete yuktam tat pranadaranam. So we have to eat food to maintain the prana. We have pancha prana, body should live. For that only we have to take food. The purpose of food to keep our body alive. Okay? Okay, why we are living? Tattvam vimrishyate tena. When we are alive, then we are studying Vedanta, we are reflecting upon it, we are doing meditation to get liberation from the body. Very perfect the sequence. Vimrishyate tattvam. Tattva vimrishyate tena. Tad vijnaya vimuchyate. Then he is getting liberated. Perfect sequence. So we have to get liberation from the body. For that we need to maintain the body. So we need to maintain the prana inside. To maintain the prana, we need to have food. That's all. And whatever food comes on your way, you swallow it, accept it. What a great message. So you will not complain about food. Many children I have seen in the schools, I don't like this, I like this. So we should not say, I don't like, I like it. And when we serve the children, we should not ask, you like it or not. Many places, wherever I go, and they give me food, they are asking, you don't like this? You like this? The question is wrong. You should not ask, you like it or not. You have to take it, that's all. You take this. You want more, you take this. You should not use the word like it or not like. There we are giving the training, likes and dislikes. For the children, we are giving the training, I like this, I don't like this. This like and don't like will spread to the relatives, to the office, wherever they go. I don't like this man, I like this man. It spreads like that. So whatever comes, we have to accept. Purpose of living in this world to get liberation, to study Vedanta. Very nice message. Okay? Prarabdham pushyati vapuhu. Prarabdham only takes care of our body. This is Viveki Chudamani. From the Viveki Chudamani, Our Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya says, Prarabdham pushyati vapuhu. All this body is taken care by Prarabdha. According to our Prarabdha karma, you will get whatever you are getting in your life. Understanding this, move forward. So this is what I understood from Ajakara. Accept whatever comes on your way. That's all. It's very good thing. You will not demand anything. Accept. Particularly the children, those who are living, studying the school. The child is getting 40%. He will accept whatever comes. 35, 40. He will accept. The teacher gives, last time I gave you 45, this time 35 mark only I will give you that. Okay, teacher, thank you. But the children, those who are getting 98%, okay, 98%. Last time they got 98%. This time 97%. The 1% they will not leave. They go and fight with the teacher. I hope you have seen this kind of student while you are studying the school. We are all belong to this category. Therefore, we are very happy. Oh yeah. If I don't get mark, I'm happy. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. Those people belong to this category only, very, very sensitive. Even 1 mark I cannot. Very sensitive. Then they do not have ability to face problems in their life. They will die. But getting mark and studying, getting mark is very, that is one of the skill, that's all. What are the skills? Get memory and bringing out skills. But we need to have this kind of mentality. While I am while I am studying the school, I get 30 marks. So many times I failed. 10 marks I got. Single digit also I got. I am very happy. I have seen so many failures. This failure is nothing for me. Okay. Accept as it is. Suppose this boy gets 80%, he will get a heart attack on that day. Me? He will die, he will get doubt, and he will go to the teacher. No, this is not my paper. This is not my paper. I know very well. So we have to train our mind for the small things. If we get the big thing, then we will celebrate it. So what happens is we celebrate big things. If we get small thing, we will get into depression. So we have to change the mindset to become happy. Okay, these are the Ananda Karanam. Yaduraja is asked that why you are so happy. These are the Ananda Karanam. Small things I change my mindset. Changing the mindset will bring the happiness. Okay, I'm going to Sindhu. Sindhu means ocean. Sagara, Sindhu, there are so many names for ocean. Sindhu. Munihi prasanna gambiro durvigahya duratyaha anantaparohi akshobhya sthimitodaiva arnavaha. Muni, the person. The sage should be like ocean. Sage should be like ocean. What is the quality of the ocean? Still, calm, deep, profound. Magnitude of the ocean. You go and stand somewhere in the mountain and see the ocean. The brilliant creation of the Lord. Ocean. Still, calm. Prasannaha, gambiraha, durvigahya, duratyayaha, anantaparo. Unfathomable. Inviolable. Boundless. Unperturbed. All these great adjectives. Anantaparo, akshobhya. You cannot shake it. Akshobhya. If it is small, in a small vessel, if you have water or milk, you can shake it. Small spoon can shake this. But what kind of spoon you will put to shake this or stir the ocean? Akshobhya. What a great... So we are, the Muni is the sage. The sage should be like ocean. So it's very difficult to make our mind, let's say, if you make our mind like this, no one can shake us. This is what I learned from the ocean. Whenever I see the ocean, I have to make my mind like ocean. Prasannaha, gambiraha, durvigahya, duratyayaha, anandapara, akshobhya, Sthimitodaiva Aranavaha. This is an example how our mind should be. So we are very, very sensitive now. We are telling, my child is very sensitive. Weakness. It is not to be, it's not to, what do you call it? Priceworthy. It's weakness. So she is very sensitive. Sir, you are telling this as a glorious value. Weakness, sir. Small problem will be crushed. They will be crushed. Small problem. So we have to train our mind in such a way that whatever problem comes, we have to stand like ocean. Great value. But we are all very, 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 very weak. One problem comes, it will take 1 month to get out. One problem. Why? Somebody scolded. Who is that? My partner, life partner. How many years you are living together? 40 years. In the 40 years, he never scolded me. Yesterday only, on my birthday, he scolded. So from the childhood, you should have got this kind of scolding from our friends and relatives. Our skin will become very thick skin like buffalo skin. So nobody can do anything. I have heard this kind of word so many times. You continue. So, Akshobhya. Nobody can shake our personality. So being sensitive is not good. We cannot ask all the people you have to be very soft to me. People are very rough in this world. People are very, very rough. So we have to train our mindset to face all kinds of rough kind of situations and people. That's all. So if you make our mind like ocean, now see, nobody can touch the ocean. What an example he has given. So we have, from the sensitive mind, we have to train our mind to become so strong. Okay, very nice example I have learned from the ocean. And one more thing from the ocean, Samurdha Kamo Hinova Narayana Paro Munihi Na Utsarpeta Na Sushyeta Saridbihiva Sagaraha. The sage mind, sage whose mind is absorbed in the contemplation of the Lord. Narayana Paro Munihi, Narayana Paro is contemplating the Lord Narayana. Samurdha Kamo Hinova. Whether he gets something, whatever he receives, the glorious thing, and whatever he loses. He may get good thing, he may lose so many things. Samurdha Kama Hinova. Whether he loses or he gains. Na utsarpeta, na sushyete. Neither overflowing nor shrinking. This is the quality of the ocean. Gallons of water goes and merges with the ocean. Ocean will not rise. Suppose the water evaporates from the ocean will not get reduced. Great quality. Whether ocean receives so many rivers or it is getting evaporated, the ocean is ocean, that's all. Neither overflowing nor shrinking, irrespective of whether water flows in or evaporates. In the same way, we also should, whether we lose or we gain. So we have to live like ocean. A great quality, powerful goal. When we listen this, when you read this, how happiness we are getting. When you get the idea itself is very happy idea. Idea itself is very grand. If you practice this in our life, we become so grand a person. Idea is very good. So when we gain something, we are very happy. When you lose something, we are not happy. This is our condition. And some people are there. If they gain something, some people, if you gain something, I am not happy. If you lose something, I am very happy. This kind of people also living in the world. Particularly so many people are our enemies. The people, they don't like us. When we lose something, they are very happy. When we gain something, they are not happy. What kind of mindset? So from the ocean, what I understood, whether I gain or lose, I am happy, like ocean. This is what I learned from ocean. Okay, be contented and don't complain. Whatever we get, be contented. Tripti. Whenever we are content, when we train our mind how to be contented, then we will not complain. Others always complain. This bed is not good. This pillow is not good. This bed sheet is not good. This pen is not writing. I want ball point. This ball point pen. This is gel pen. Gel pen is flowing. So my ball point is not writing. Pencil is better. You give me the micro tip pencil, not this pencil. I need this. Yo. Suppose you have some restaurant, some kind of hotel, something you to sell. Okay, these people will come always complaining. Salt is not there. Over salt is there, and size of the chapati is very small. In that shop, size of the chapati is big. Go and buy the go, but quality is good here. Therefore, I'm coming here. Complaint after complaint. I have everything, but I miss something. What is that? I do not know what is that. You have everything. Be content. Complaint. Whenever we have everything, always complain. This is daridrata. We don't know how to be happy. Contentment. So we have to count our blessings. How many blessings I got in my life? Oh, thank you, God. Thank you, so many blessings. First of all, I'm not married. What a great blessings. Then I don't have children. Oh, you Lord, thank you very much. The person who is having children, how much they are suffering. Amma, thank you very much. I am living alone. Thank you very much. I have very little friends. Great. They are not looting my time. If you have so many friends, then you have to share your times. Little friends, the time is there. Thank you very much. When I study Vedanta, I understand. Oh, you, thank you very much. People aren't coming to me, they are running away from me. Thank you very much. Because I have to engage them. So many blessings we have to thank. I can see very well. Thank you. I can hear. Thank you very much. I can walk. Oh, thank you very much. Be content whatever we have in our life by God's grace. So all this attitude setting only. From the Avadhoota Gita, whatever we are learning, attitude setting, changing our life. Okay. Going to the next one. Patanga. Patanga means moth. From the Patanga, what I understood, he says that Patanga moth. The quality, the nature, what do you call? The nature of Patanga, moth. So the evening time, particularly when it rains, on that particular day, evening time, you just lit the lamp. There's a candle or some lamp. So looking at this lamp, the Patanga comes and sits on the lamp. And the flame only it will go and sit. So one wing is gets burned. Again, it's going and sitting on the same flame. Again and again, it will go and sit and try to sit on the flame and get burned. Why it is doing again and again? Because this flame is attracting this moth. The moth is getting attracted by the flame, trying to sit on the flame and dies, perishes. This is what we see. In the same way, Yoshit Hiranya Abarana Ambaradi Dravyeshu Maya Rachiteshu Mudaha Pralobitatma hi Upaboga Buddhya Patangavat Nashyati Nashta Drishti. Nashta Drishti. Even though knowing that this will perish means I will go and sit on that flame. Moth, like moth. Nashta Drishti is very nice. Nashta Drishti means the person who is not having Drishti, vision. Very nice word, Nashta Drishti. Patangavat Nashyati. He perishes like Patangavat, moth. Why? Pralobitatma, deluded man. Upavoga Buddhya. Upavoga Buddhi means he considers these kind of things meant for sense pleasure. That is called Upavoga Buddhi. Buddhi means intellect. He thinks that all these things are meant for enjoyment. That is called Upaboga Buddhi. What are the things meant for enjoyment? Yoshit, woman, gold, Abarana, Ambara, Dravya. Whatever things in this world, woman, men, both the things you have to understand. Not only Yoshit means woman. Woman thinks that men is meant for her. Man thinks that she is meant for him in the same way. Yoshit, Hiranya, gold, Abarana, Ambarada, Ardishu, ornament and all other cloth and all. Dravyeshu, whatever we see in this world, everything is meant for enjoyment. This Upavoga Buddhi, with this Upavoga Buddhi, he moves with the world, then he will perish himself like moth. Then how to understand this? I'm a married person, I have children, I have car, I have all the things, I have ornament also in the bank. I have so many clothes in my room. I do not know how to handle it. This kind of slokas are confusing me. How to apply? Sir, there is no problem with the Yoshita, Iranya, Abarana, Ambara, Dravya. There is no problem in those things. The thing is, the person, if he says, Upavoga Buddhi, all these things meant for my enjoyment. If this kind of Buddhi comes, that is called Nashta Drishti, Pashyati, Patangavat. Sir, Yoshit is not meant for your enjoyment. She is your, Sahadharmachari. So you would read Ramayana. Sita was there to help Rama in his dharmic activities. Yam Sita Mamasuta Sahadharmacharini Tava. Janaka Maharaj says that, hey Rama, this Sita is my daughter. She is there for you, to help you to walk in the path of dharma. Life partner, that's all. But you have to ask them. So each of them should ask, discuss, and they have to move forward in their evolutionary life. This is dharma. Otherwise, the man is suppressing the lady. The man is thinking that this lady is meant for enjoyment, or suppressing and hitting. That is not good. So that kind of person will perish like moth. I hope you are getting the point. So each of them has got their own freedom, own thinking, own everything should be very correct. I'm not telling that equal. Equal is not whatever I do, you have to do. Whatever man is doing, the woman has to do. That is foolishness. Something man cannot do, something woman cannot do. They have their own role. So woman can do better in this way, man can do better in this way. So these two people are meant for two different things in the family. So mother fills a family in different way. Father fills a family different way. Both should come together to make the family. We should not say equal rights or equal rights. We have to say your role, your responsibility to make family. Different roles. So without understanding that the man suppresses or the woman suppresses, that is like moth, they will perish. I hope you understand. The same way, Hiranya Abarana. So we can have money, everything we can have. But everything has got their own purpose. With the purpose, when we use that, that will become dharmika instrument to reach our goal. That's all. So drishti should be there. So here, it loses its drishti and perishes with the flame. If you have drishti, then we know how. I hope you understood. Okay. To make this point very clear, I'll bring one Subhashita. This is Subhashita. To make that point very clear, with this Subhashita, you can understand that. Vidya vivadaya dhanam madaya shakti pareshaya paresham parapitanaya. Vidya. For the wicked person, knowledge, if he has knowledge, he will argue. Dhanam madaya. When the wicked person has got dhanam, he will become so arrogant. Okay? So money will bring arrogance. Shakti, the wicked person, if he has power, parapidana, he will torture other people, disturbance. For whom? For this wicked person. You getting it? All are good only. Vidya is good, Dhanam is good, Shakti is good. All are positive only. Okay, this is Shakti, Parvati Devi, Dhanam, Lakshmi Devi, Vidya, Saraswati, all the three goddesses, blessings. I have Vidya, I have Dhanam, I have, how I'm using it? Kalasya, Kala means for the wrong person, wicked person. But the good person, sadhu, for the sadhu, Viparita Veda, Jnanaya, Dhanaya, Rakshanaya. For the sadhu, good person, knowledge is for wisdom. Money is for charity. Power is to protect others. Are you getting it? That's all. So here if we see drishti, here there is nashta drishti. There is no problem in dhanam, vidya and shakti. So there's a problem in the person who is handling it. I hope you understood now. So in our life, what we are taking the stand, in our life, the wrong stand we are taking. So we are not getting shakti, power, position, political power, political power. We say politics is wrong, I will not go. If somebody gives a position, I don't know, I don't want any position. I'll be a very simple person, I live. Sir, take the position. You are a good person. You are a very good person, take the position, you can do good for the society. I don't want money. Money is having money is greedy. I don't know. Little money. Sir, you have money. You can do charity. So many projects can be done. So all these things, dhanam, vidya, shakti, should be in the hand of a good person. If it goes to wicked person, then that will perish the society. I hope you are getting it. Therefore, there is no problem with dhanam, vidya, and shakti. So who is handling? That's more important. So we have to encourage our children that you get knowledge, get money, get power. Go be good person, good leader. If India has got good leader with power, position, money, then India can come like anything. All simple. Any country, any leader who's got this kind of thing, come up the same way. Drishti is nashta, then things will become, the same thing will perish us. So drishti is more important. Okay? This is what I understood from moth. Here, moth is eye control. Drishti, eye control from the 5 sense organs. The moth is meant for how to control our eyes. The attraction. Through the attraction, our mind also is getting polluted. If you change your mindset, whenever we see very attractive thing, we know how to look at this. That's all. So mindset is changed. Everything is meant for some purpose. Not everything is meant for enjoyment. That is a wrong thing. The whole world is meant for man's enjoyment. It's a wrong kind of knowledge. Everybody has got right to live in this world. They have their own purpose. So with that understanding only we have to live. Then they told the madhukar, the honeybee. From the honeybee, what I understood, the honeybee is collecting the things from big flowers, from small flowers, it takes honey, collects honey. Very nice. Anubhyascha mahadhyascha shastrebhya kushalo naraha sarvada saramad adadyatu pushpebhi eva shatpadaha. Pushpebhi. Pushpebhi, flowers. Whether big flower or small flower. It has got the ability to only to take the honey without touching the petals. Very interesting. Without damaging the petals, it knows how to take the honey. Shad pushpebhyaiva shatpadaha. Shatpada means 6 feet. Shat. So man also has got 6 senses. Very nice word. Shatpada. 6 senses we have. Through the 5 sense organs, we know things. Seeing, smelling, tasting, hearing, touching. Through the 5 sense organs, we get the knowledge. And 6th sense we have how to discriminate. When we include the 6th sense, then Shatpada. Very nice example. Honey bee is collecting honey. In the same way, the man who is getting 6 senses is also should get knowledge. Anubhyascha mahadhyascha shastrebhya. Whether it is small text or big text. Whatever the book we are studying, whether it is small or big, shastrebhya kushalo naraha. Very skillful man. Sarvata saramadadyat. He has to collect the only saram, essence of that book. Essence of the article. How to collect knowledge from the books. Example is taken from Shatpada. Perfect example. You cannot, it will not mismatch. Perfectly it's matching. Honey, knowledge is honey. The 6 feet, 6 senses. Small flower, big flower. Small text, big text. Perfectly fitting. What a great person, huh? Oh, Bhagavan Vedavyas. See the glorious thing of Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana Dharma means drives the, what is that, point. Perfectly matching. Flowers big are different colors. The different colors are different books. Honey, the knowledge. Collect it, have it. Collect it. Glorious thing. So we belong to glorious culture, glorious religion. Sanatana Dharma. We enjoy this information. How Avadhoota is learning, how Yaduraja is listening, how it is recorded by our Bhagavan Veda Vyasa. More than 5,000 years people read and they gained knowledge. Still now we are learning. Okay? From the honeybee, acquire the knowledge. This is what I understand. Acquire the knowledge. Take the knowledge. We should not stop it. Till our last breath, we have to keep on collecting this knowledge. We should not saturate ourselves that I have learned everything, it's okay. No. Acquire the knowledge. This is what I understood from honey, madhukrit. Madhukrit. Krit means one's doing collecting. Madhu means honey. In some places, madhu means wine. In this context, it's not wine collecting, it's madhu, honey collecting. Okay, madhu. This is what we have learned today. Lessons learned from second 6 gurus. Yesterday, first 6 gurus. Where first gurus have gone? Yesterday, we studied. This second. From the sun, only one truth. From the pigeon, drop intense attachment. From python, accept whatever comes on your way. Sea or ocean, be contented and don't complain. From moth, eye control, the attraction. Attraction, a problem for everyone. How to control it. How to change your mind, how to control. Honeybee, collect the knowledge or acquire the knowledge. So 6 lessons we have learned today. Okay? So 12 gurus in 2 days. So next 6 gurus we will learn tomorrow. Okay? Now we'll go to question. Your questions will be answered. So yesterday I got 3 questions. The Avadhoota Dattatreya seems to embody learning from all things, whether living or non-living in the universe. So, okay. You mentioned he mainly learned from animals, insects, and other non-living things like Panchabuddhas. Yes, it is there. Okay. This is one part of the question. Another part comes. On the other hand, Sri Adi Shankara Acharya clearly said that only knowledge received from Guru Mukham, through the Guru only. And he has also defined Lakshanas, proper Guru. Srotriyam Brahmanishtam Manda. Srotriya Brahmanishta, which seems to imply a Guru in human form. Okay. Guru in human form. You go to him, learn from him. This is what Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya says. Yes, good. Now the question is, how are we to reconcile these two? Nice question. You reflected very nicely. The student who brought this question reflected so deeply. Therefore, you got this question. Good. Okay. For all of us, 99.999999%, we belong to this category. Okay? What you told is right. So we need to have human form Guru and go learn from him. Very capable Guru. He can only teach us and make us understand, and he can show us path. So we belong to this category. Avadhoota means the Avadhoota sthiti is totally different. So this kind of people by birth itself is they are like, for Ramana Maharishi, who is Guru? Simple question. Who is Guru for Ramana Maharishi? That's all. This is like another kind of saintly people. This is very, very rare. Durlabho. Very, very rare. So these are like exceptions. So what we have to understand, we have to get the human form of Guru and properly go to Gurukula, like Vedanta course, how our mission is doing. Go there and study 3 years and get knowledge, reflect. So once if we receive this, then after that, and we should not stop the learning from a human Guru, then we have to continue our studies, continue our learnings from animals, insects, incidents. I hope you agree with this. Because we are living in this Kali Yuga. The good thing, human guru is sitting in front of us and telling, 3 years, after 3 years also, we do not understand what is Atma. Then what to talk about Avadhoota Gita? How many times I told you, so many times you asked the same question, you are not understanding. So we are getting human form and human language only. With all compassion, he tries to explain. Even then, we are not able to get it because our Buddha is so tamasic. It is not trained intellect we have. Therefore, we need to have this. 99.99% we belong to this category. Therefore, Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya says, yes, you go and get from. Even Krishna also says, Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninaha tattva darishinaha. Krishna says to Arjuna, Arjuna, you have to go and study from Gurus only. Okay? So this is the first category. Not first. For everyone, this is the method. But these are the exceptions. So when you receive knowledge, you come to the field, in the life, this knowledge is not stopped here. We have to continue our knowledge like Avadhoota Gita. So we have to learn from other things also. Is it okay? A nice question. Nicely reflected. Good. Appreciated. Okay, second question. This slide should have gone before. How to get rid of impurities of the subconscious mind? Yes. Subconscious means vasanas. The sense organs, we are experiencing the world through the sense organs. Mind entertains. They experience the contact with the sense organs. Mind enjoys that. It goes deeply and stays in intellect. Intellect decides there is taste in this object. Okay? And real experience, enjoying, and mind only enjoys that. And intellect decides there is deep taste in this. Intellect decides. And this decision goes and stays in subconscious mind. For every object, this is the flow. Just you sit and you think what happens in our personality. Why mind is liking this kind of experience, whatever it may be. Experience, enjoying, deciding, and goes into deep. This is called vasana. So technically, we call it vasana. The subconscious mind is called vasana. Sense contact. Matra sparsha astu kaunte. Matra sparsha. Sense contact. We experience, we decide, and it stays there. Okay, so how to come out? How to come out now? From the subconscious, how to come out? Now, from the subconscious, when we do here, it is very difficult to do because these are the collection of vasanas. It's very difficult to do here. Okay? Here also very difficult to do. Here also very difficult. We are contacting the world. Now, our work is the intellectual work. We have to study and we have to reflect. We have to train our mind. The mind goes behind the eyes go behind the objects. So we have to, intellectual treatment is called Jnana Yoga. Train the mind, train the intellect. Oh, intellect, you are thinking this is the joyful object. This object, 1% joy is there, 99% dukkha is there. We have to train the intellect. Yes, joy is there is no doubt. But more than joy, dukkham is so much. So this kind we have to unwind. When we unwind this kind of the thing from the intellect, the mind will not go behind the objects. Mind slowly will get withdrawn. Why? We are educating the intellect inside. So inside, slowly, when we educate, this is called spiritual sadhana. You do japa, you do meditation, and you have to sit and you have to train our intellect. Educate our intellect. This is called reflection. So the object you are liking has got so much of pain. So you have to train the intellect. Slowly mind will withdraw. When mind is withdrawn, intellect is decided, and the subconscious mind, the vasanas are evaporating. That's all. Are you getting it? This is the process happening inside when you analyze so deeply. So how to get out a subconscious mind? We have to work at intellectual level. So all the experiences, this will not enjoy the experiences. Otherwise, this will experience, the mind will enjoy and intellect decide, both are collecting the vasanas inside, it stays in the subconscious mind. Therefore, to remove the poison from here, we have to work here. Okay? To work at intellectual level, you need to have data. On what data you are doing analysis. Any analysis, if you want to do, you need to have data. These data are spiritual books, Vedantic books, that's all. Okay? This is how we have to do. How will we know the purpose of our lives and the reasons why we are here on this planet? Why can't there be only good in the world? What is the relevance of bad? Is it necessary to have bad to understand the good? Yeah. You may please forgive me and ignore my question. It's okay. So the question is, what is the purpose of our life? How will we know purpose of life, why we are here? Okay. If you get this kind of questions, in your life, one time, only one time, some flash has come and went away. There's no problem. If you get this question constantly again and again, these questions are disturbing you. And then you are eligible to walk in the path of knowledge. You become spiritual sadhak. Constantly, if you get this kind of, you are eligible to walk in the path of Buddha, Lord Buddha. So you have come on the route. These are very, very powerful questions, very valid questions. To get answer for these questions, only we are here. First, you have to start studying Bhajagovindam. You start study Bhajagovindam. Bhajagovindam will give answer for all the questions, because so many questions. It will take 1.5 hours to answer all the questions. Okay? So read Bhajagovindam, start with the Bhajagovindam. All of your questions will be answered in Bhajagovindam. If you are not satisfied, take Vivek Chudamani. All the questions are dealt in Vivek Chudamani. So you have to start study Vedanta. Okay? First you start studying. Before, suppose I do not know Vivek Chudamani Sanskrit, but English commentary is given by our Gurudev Swami Chinmaya. Take up. Okay? Otherwise, I am very, very preliminary student. Now you take Kindle Life. Kindle Life. Kindle Life, the book written by our Gurudev Swami Chinmaya. First you take the Kindle Life and start your journey. These questions are very brilliant. Only by God's grace only you will get this kind of questions. Okay, you become, already you are on the path when you ask this kind of questions. Question number 4, this is very nice question. I never get this kind of question. I appreciate this question. I don't know who said. Is it possible to get the slides? If so, how can we get? Yes, this is possible. Swami Ramakrishnananda will send you the questions, slides, okay? I will ask him to send. He will send the slides. You will get it, don't worry. After this 5 days class, I will ask him. You will get it. So I will send the slides as it is, okay? Then you make PDF. You can change something and you can use for your class. I'm not sending PDF. As it is, I will send. So you can change or instead of sun, you can fix moon. Okay? So tomorrow we will continue.
Thank you, Swami.
Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om